Online insurance policies. Insurance policies are no exception to the financial products available on the internet. But the question really is, are online insurance policies worth it? Well, that's all depends on who you talk to. Needless to say, just like anything else, online insurance has both disadvantages and advantages. You may not fully understand the product you intend to buy online. This is because not everyone understands the terms insurance companies use. Also, there may be a lot of clauses attached to an online policy which may not be apparent, unlike speaking to an agent who can go over the whole policy with you and ensure that you understand every details. Also, no personal service is provided. This is because you are purchasing insurance directly from the insurance company rather than an agent. So, if you need help, you will have to call the insurer directly and speak to a representative. This might be difficult because the representative usually doesn't know you and your needs. You also need to be careful because there are a lot of online scams and selling insurance is one of them. The primary advantage of online insurance is that it is supposed to be convenient. It takes away the hassle of dealing with the middleman, the agent, and allows you to directly interact with the insurer. Furthermore, online insurance offers discount rates because not only does it eliminate the agent, it also reduces the cost of paperwork. This results in lowering cost and that savings gets passed on to you. In the end, while there are significant advantages of purchasing online insurance, it's important to know the risks are. Because if you get taken in, there's no insurance policy to cover you. Television. Television had long been a dream of inventors. Serious attempts to build a television system started over 100 years before even the name was invented. Up to the 1920s, television was still called by a variety of names, including radiovision, seeing by wireless, distinct electric vision, phototelegraphy, and several others. By the time modern television became a reality, in the mid 1930s, there had already been over 50 serious proposals for television. The competition was truly international, with inventors and companies working in 11 different countries. Many of these pioneers had no success. A few, however, were able to produce silhouette pictures and were hailed as the inventors of television within their own countries. Thus, the French say both Bellin and Barthélemy were the inventors of television. The Japanese believe it was Takiyanagi. The Russians say Boris Rosing. The Germans either Nipkow or Carolus. The Hungarians von Mihaly. In the USA, most believe it was either Jenkins or Farnsworth. And in the UK, we have the choice of Campbell Swinton for the concept or John Logie Barrett for television's practical demonstration. Although several pioneers had been working on the invention of television as far back as the 1850s. There were several key technologies that had to be developed before any form of television could become a possibility. Once all of these inventions were in place, they would still need further development before a successful television system could be invented. The first of the four key inventions happened in 1873 when a telegraph operator discovered that light affected the electrical resistance of selenium. It was soon realized that it was possible to change light into electricity using a selenium photocell. The next key invention came in 1884 when Paul Nipkow in Germany invented a disc with a single spiral of holes in it as a method of mechanical scanning for television. Although he was never able to build a working system, the Nipkow disc was later used by several TV pioneers as the basis for their own television systems. What was needed then was some device to turn an electric current back into light. A conventional light bulb was unsuitable because it could not vary its brightness fast enough to produce a TV image. The neon lamp was developed by Georges Claude in France in 1902 and was used by many early television pioneers. However, the most important breakthrough had happened early in 1897 when Karl Braun in Germany invented the cathode ray tube. The Braun tube, although unusable for television at that time, became the most important television display device for the next century. The last invention in the chain came in 1906 when Lee De Forest in the USA invented the amplifying triode valve, making it possible to amplify the weak video signals created by selenium photocell. A working amplifier took him another 6 years to develop, and nearly 10 years would pass before this amplifier was improved enough for television. So, by 1922, all the key elements were in place for the invention of television, and inventors around the world sensed that success was within reach. Many of them had well equipped laboratories and sufficient funds for staff and equipment. It is therefore surprising that success was snatched by a most unlikely figure.